Hi everyone, this is Jeanette with Jandapanda Treasures, and this is, I think I'm going to do like 5 videos, previews. Whoops, kicked the stand, excuse me. 5 videos of the preview for the $5 auction / buy it now. So anyway, that's going to be on Sunday the 19th, I believe. Yes, Sunday the 19th at 1 p.m. and I'll try and stay on for as long as I can. I might have to do a couple of lives just to get through all of this jewelry, and I'm not going to be able to show all of it, but anyway, I'll do quick measurements and you can see what I have to offer. These are wooden back here. These are glass beads, multi-strand. Definitely fall winter colors. And let's get a quick measure and we will continue on. 15.5-inch drop. You could technically put this over your head. Just flop it over. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep them all separate. So yeah, when you are in the chat, you just you can decide. I will let the chat decide if they want it for auction or if they want, and if no one says anything, then I'll just put it up for buy it now for $5. And this is 18-inch drop. These are very lightweight. And these are not glass, these are faux acrylic. This is no name. It's pretty. Cute little necklace. I like the chain. Uh, 8-inch drop, 16-inch necklace. Put that back in the envelope because that will get lost. I have brooches, I have rings, I have bracelets, all kinds of stuff. Okay, this has an extender. Right now it's sitting at 8-inch drop. Does have some rhinestone accents. This. See if there's a mark. See if I can make sense of it. There is an extender, and it does have a mark. Don't know who that is. I didn't bring my loop. See if there's any other information. I do not see any other information, but that is the mark. Let's see. I don't know. These, I believe, might be glass. Green charms and kind of like these smoky charms. I think they're glass. I don't know. I'll have to put it on the Presidium to be sure. Look at that one. Okay, I gotta keep going here. There's some pretty little charms on here. 9-inch drop. There is an extension. A little more to go with. This I just thought was so lovely. This is actually, who makes this? Sweet Romance. So this is a Sweet Romance. It's a double locket. So you got the kitty cat there. Let's see if I can get this open. So it opens down like so. And then it also has like a little baby locket. I've shown this twice. Attempted to sell it twice. And nothing. Okay, so it goes in the $5 sale. So 14.5 inches, double locket with the kitty cat. And it's, look at the 3D of it. This is your chance to pick up a Napier. This one has issues with the clasp. It's just darker than the rest of it, but most likely no one will ever see it. Got a drop of 7.5, 7 3/4. This is a lovely acrylic. And there's a mark. It's probably, say, Japan or Hong Kong. Silver beads, blue beads, faceted beads. The faceted ones are glass. Those 4-strand, vintage, with just a sprinkling of glass. Okay, so okay, so this one goes here. There we go. I always say with jewelry, more is better. So if you have more strands, it's better. More is more. 7-inch drop. So I'm sure it's, well, let's do this. You can always add a little bit. Not a problem. Okay, so actually it is 16 inches short, or the longest, and the shortest, some more time than I wanted to spend, 14 inches. Okay. This says, oh, there's 2 necklaces here. This says BR. Kind of a dog tag looking. It's got a bead ball and it's got this metallic cloth. Drop is 13 inches. And there's the BR right there. I don't know if that's Banana Republic or I'd have to look up that logo. I know there's another one. Okay, so these are stones. Cute little, is this 925? I can't, no, I don't think so. But these have like, you know, iridescence to them, to some of them. Most of them, so far, most of what I've seen. This one is 11-inch drop. Cute. Put that one in a littler bag. Okay, so this is a bolo right here. It does adjust like so. This is not sterling. This one right here is a lariat style. Little tiny tassels here. So you can make it any length, but total, wearable, usable. About, this one's 17 and maybe 17.5 inches. Really nice. So this is glass. I want you to look at that glass. It almost looks like a Givray glass. Screw closed, or screw barrel clasp. And it measures 16 inches, approximately. All measurements are approximate. It's a cute little faux pearl, vintage. Look at that extender on that right there. Goes from there to there. Yeah, it's a nice extension. So it's fully extended, faux pearl, 9-inch drop. I'll put that in the smallish bag too. Okay, so this is, oh, there's two. This is a brutalist style. Don't know. Okay, so this is handmade by Lily. Nice chunky lobster claw. Many different materials here. Looks like that might be pyrite. Or just some decorative, I don't know. Definitely a chunky piece. Drop on this one is 11 inches. This is made by Isabel? Yes, Isabel, and it's got a little stone right there on the little hang tag. This is some sort of cord right there. There's like a little pull on that one. But measurement. Small is 16, large is 18. Oh, let's do this one. This one is made by, is this Premier Designs? Looks like a Premier Designs logo here. Yes, Premier Designs. Has these little balls right there. Gold tone beads. Drop is 11 and some. New York. Let's see how tangled this mess is. Multi-chain. Okay, so it is loose. It's tied down here to make a tassel. There is some twisting and turning here. I don't know if I can get that out during this show or this preview. And I'll get you a wearable length. It's not like knots, it's just, 14.5-inch drop. So what you need to do is kind of find the clasp and then try and figure out how it got to be this way. Just take some threading and unthreading, and yeah, this is really loose. It's a loose knot, but it's cool. No maker's mark, but that's a, it makes it lightweight when it's, kind of hollowed out on the back. No maker's mark on the chain, 14-inch drop, nothing on the back. Cute little owl with a fold-over clasp. Jelly Belly Owl. It's got some wear issues on his crown up there. No marks. Chain is a 10.5-inch drop. This is another, oh, I've got 3 more elephants here. Kind of a Figaro style chain. This one is marked. Is that Charming Charlie? Cute elephant though. Elephants that fit in the palm of your hand. 14.5-inch. Rhinestones all there. That one's missing. Dang. Okay. Never mind. Okay, it appears that all the rhinestones are there. It appears that there is no maker's mark. Silver tone, has an extender. Right now, the shortest is 15 inches, but I mean, you can add some jump rings down here if you wanted to make it more of a choker style or a shorter style. All right, a few more to go through, lots more actually. And so the way the auction will work, I don't know if I'm repeating myself, but sometimes, you miss things when you're watching a video, especially if you have it on fast forward. I will present an item, whether it be a necklace, and the chat can say if they want it for auction. This is just a really long, just a chain. It looks like it did have some sort of a maker label on it, but it's gone. Super long, almost looks flapper length. But I think this would look nice, like doubled, 29 inches. So let's see how that would look. You might even, since there's a clasp, you might be able to triple it too. So let's see. Like I said, more is more in jewelry. It's hard to do on a flat surface. If it was on you know, a bust, it would be much nicer. There we go. Yeah, I think you could possibly triple it. I don't know if the, you know, the scale is correct, but it's something. What is this cute thing? This might be stone, and it might be sterling. I don't have, I don't see a mark. How does it open? Right here. It might be sterling, it might be stone. I could test it, but it's going up for $5, so how much, you know, 17 inches. It might be sterling, only because, you know, the odd size, odd finish size. So there you have that. Close up. I don't know if this is stone. I would have to test it. Not sure if I'll have a chance. I could probably test the stones during the show. Okay, this is 1946. Is that it? Is that what that's called? 1946 or 1948? I'm not sure. It's one of those. This has kind of a stretch to it. But look at those rhinestone beads in the center. They're prong set and flattened. There we go. Kind of gives like a bubbly effect. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so these have the rhinestone like beads, and these are rhinestone prong set. Wow, that's pretty. Pretty, pretty. Whoopsie. So shortest would be 13.5, longest would be 15 3/4, I guess, but it does stretch, so remember that. So we have that. And over here we have a 1928. I want to take a look at the faux pearls, because sometimes those, I mean, if it gets, yeah, see, it's kind of dull around here, and it's showing a lot of metal or gilded loss there, but the pendant is so pretty, and this has the 1928 swirls on it. So much fun here. I love looking at jewelry. Yeah, I'm going to separate all these out into plastic bags. It will probably be fast-paced, so the chat will tell me. I think I was starting to tell this. The chat will say if you want it, I'll present it. If you want it for auction, if I don't hear CNA, and it's you know, you got to let me know as quick as you can, because there's a lot of jewelry here. No, I don't see any maker on this. If I see an A, I'll put it up for $5 start. If I don't, I'll just put it up for $5 buy it now. 15-inch drop. So that'll fit over your head, but I don't know, it looks kind of antique-y to me, almost like a 1928 layering piece. Seems kind of dark though. Not the stones, but the chain. This is definitely vintage. Untangle it from another. Yes, I gotta bag all these guys up individually, get them set up. All right. This is multi-layer. Get closer. Multi-layer. I think this is metal, black metal, You can see the riveting. This is an enhancer, so it may not go on this particular chain, but, and I think this might be cloth. I don't know. It doesn't feel metal. But you can put it on maybe some black glass beads or something, because, you know, that's adjustable there. This is a really cool piece. Lovely vintage. No signature there, no signature there. Any signatures here? No. But the rhinestones are intact. I didn't measure that last piece, but it was a long cord, and I don't know where it is right now. Up to 16.5 inches. You can make it as short as however you want, from 11.5 to 16.5. Close up on the features. This is just clear acrylic. And you can add an extender onto this. So don't, you know, if you want like clear acrylic, then you can add an extender. Right now it's at about 13 3/4. But yeah, don't, you know, this one will take an extender, no problem. This is cool. I don't know if that's leather, it might be, but I actually love this part. You just squeeze, it's kind of safety. You just squeeze it and it grabs. But this has like a little, kind of a floating Buddha in there. And I'm sure this is like a 15-inch or something. Quick measure. Okay. It's about 15.5 maybe. Choker length. All right, anything else in here? Okay, this. I was so surprised this didn't sell. These are glass, they're silk knotted, very long. Beautiful, faceted. And these look 30-inch drop. But those might be, let you take a look. They're very smooth, so they feel like they might be, I don't know, if older beads. I can hear the sound of them. They may have been restrung, most likely. Let's take a look at the knots. I think that it's possible. Oh, it's possible it was restrung because they may have used a thicker. Probably would have used something a little bit more thinner, but you know, you don't want your necklaces to break. And this is just amazing. All right, let's see what we got over here. I do have an acrylic J. Crew. With an extender, has the Lifesaver and the logo. So let's get a measurement. I think these are black acrylic. So shortest to the first jump ring is 17, then it goes up to 20. And you can hook on to any of these right here, but here's the first jump ring is right there. You can hook on to any of those if you needed to make it shorter. So J. Crew's coming to the party. Saw those, saw those, saw those. Oh, this is most likely a collar style, kind of Victorian, or, you know, well, it's revival. It's a revival piece. No marks. And then you have those there. So let's straighten this guy out. Looks like he's trying to change the design. This one is 12 to 14 and a half inches. So it is meant to go around the neck as opposed to at the collarbone. So that one. This is my attempt to keep these from tangling with, again, you know, tangling on its own. So let's see how this looks. So there's the clasp. This is a 5-strand multi-chain. Oh, nice. And it cascades. So, but there's no mark. Multi-chain, cascading. Is that going in the correct way? I don't want to force it. There we go. I think it took me a hot minute to untangle this, so that's why I put it in the bag this way. Put it back in the bag the same way. And I do this, kind of just another big, bold chain. Oh, a couple of them. This one, no marks. Oh, yeah, there is. There is a mark. This one is, it's marked, is it Napier? No, it says Royal. This one has a fold over. It's in near new condition. And this, you know, I've been on a, you know, like I'm wearing this. This is a Lucky brand. I've been into charm necklaces lately. I think I just love them. They're fantastic. You can personalize them. So this would be a good candidate possibly for that 17.5-inch drop. Since it has a clasp, you might be able to double it. I don't know. And this one, look at that. Look at that shepherd's hook. This is on the heavier side. It's definitely a very nice chain necklace. And it goes from, it's got the flat surface to it. It's kind of flat-ish, like so. Shortest would be 16.5. Longest would be 18. So that is cool. And it's got some weight to it. All right, just keep going here. Oh, I don't even know if I've got a chance to show this one. This one is FI. I don't even think I brought this yet to the show. This nice fall colors, 8-inch drop at its longest. This one's pretty. So this has, it'll untangle relatively quickly. So this one, the floating heart, it's got a floating heart. Goes in there like so. And so that's the pendant portion. There's no name. It's actually at its shortest, but there is an extender, so it's 8.5 inches right there. But you also have this. Put that back in the envelope. All right, so we've just got like, well, we might have like 10 more items. So you can, some Ann Taylor here, I think. Well, look. Okay, so this is what I have left. Bead ball, look at that lovely glass. Faceted heart. Cute little bead ball. This one's like 15 inches, so that is choker. That will go right up to the base of the throat. So there's that. There's the envelope for that one. Okay, there's a mark on this one. Just a nice leaf pendant on a lovely chain. I should have brought my loop. Let's see what it says on one side. SP. All right. Anything on the other side? Avon. That's cute. Oh, drop. Oh, it's got an 8.5 inch drop. That's a nice one. I'll put it back in the envelope. The smaller ones, they tend to get lost or they get tangled up with each other. It's no fun to pull that apart. Okay, ringlets. No mark. Costume. Let's see how it lays out. Okay, they're all interlinked. And then they're put on this chain. Is there something wrong with this chain? I think there's something wrong with this chain. I may not bring this. It does say it's Avon. Cute design though. Maybe I'll put it in a dip. Maybe get that tarnish off. It might be just silver plate. So this one, I might skip over it. I don't know. So what else? Oh, bracelet got, oh, I think this is a set maybe. So this has like a paper clip chain with these little flowers right there. It's a bracelet. Well, it could be an anklet. I don't know. It's like 10 inches. But that can be shortened. 10 inches. Wow. Okay, so wait. Here we go. Here's another one. Okay, so those are the... Okay, so they're different colors. All right, so these... Okay, there's a bracelet. All right, this one has... They all have marks. Oh, this one's Monet. So that's Monet right here. These just got in the wrong batch. That's all. But I'll show them to you anyway. These are all Avon, different colors. I'll bring them up. So this one has a red stone in the middle. These are super dainty. This one also has a red stone in the middle, and these two have like an aquamarine colored stone. So, but they're like 10 inches. Oh, this is more white stones, or clear stones, aquamarine, and some red. And then this is a Monet tennis style bracelet. I don't know if I'll do those as each, because there's a lot to go through here. Again, hopefully, and also, you know, if I'm going too fast, because I want to, you can always ask me to slow down a tad, and I will. Ann Taylor. Okay, so this is an Ann Taylor piece. See, you can get some beautiful pieces. Okay, so these feel like glass. There we go, all straightened out. Ann Taylor. Doesn't say Ann Taylor Loft, just says Ann Taylor. Wait a minute, does it say Loft? Nope, it just says Ann Taylor. Nothing on the back. Okay, let's get a drop. It's at the shortest. Shortest drop is 8.5 inches. It does have an extender right there. I don't think I showed these guys either. All right. See, I'm running out of room. Here's another Ann Taylor piece. Kind of panel statement with an extender. There's the detail. And okay, so there's just this curvature here. So I don't know if it's going to do any good to measure it. It's probably 15. Is that me being lazy? I'm sorry. Well, let's measure the curve. That's 5 inches there. About 5 inches there. Then you can add another 5 inches. So it's about 15 inches plus an extender. Okay, that's me not being lazy. All right. It's black and rhinestone. These are glass. I'll show this one. No mark, spring ring, multi-strand. Kind of, you know, has that right there. So this is the wearable part. Is there an extender? I don't see one. But again, on most of these, if it has a spring ring or a spring closure of some sort, you can always add an extender. Drop. Drop is 7.5 inches. Nope. Yep, 7.25 probably. So this one, for me, I would require a extender. This is turning out to be a long video, but these are all my necklaces that I'm going to be bringing. Are we getting into the sterling? I don't know, but this is fabulous. Not sterling. It's all about the pendant on this one. Kind of Scandinavian. Drop is 9 inches, so 18-inch chain. Oh, this is pretty. Look at that heart. Right now it's sitting at, you can always rewatch this in slow-mo, 8.5 inch drop, but there is an extension and no maker's mark. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. More goodies. Oh, this is lovely. This is like, I think these are, yeah, these are glass coins. Red glass and coins. And it does have a spring ring. So I don't know the age of this. I'll bring it up for a close-up. 14 inches drop. So this can pop right over your head. So those are like cherry red. And it has these little faux coins right there. A couple of more. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, wait. 3 more. Okay, so here's another issue. What are these? What is this? Oh, this has a P on it. This has a heart on it. And it has, do you think these might be, what's going on here? I don't know what this is about. They look like anklets. Nine inches. But here's, you can also hook it there and just have the heart dangle. So I do have one in P and one in C. So yeah, it's almost 10 inches. It's 8.5, 8 3/4 to there. So I'm guessing anklet. You may not see these. These more anklets. Oh, no, no. Triple strand. There's a little finish of a rhinestone there. It's fully extended. 7 3/4, fully extended. So this one fits high. And it has these like little mirror teardrops right there. Again, some of these I probably won't even show because I'm just thinking about the time that I'll be spending, but you're more than welcome to suggest what I should bring. Okay, this is huge. Who makes her? Oh my goodness. This is by EFM. EFM. Look at those fabulous hearts. And then there's multi-strand at the bottom. These are like, it's reversible, so they took this metal applique and wrapped it around the hearts. This is cool. This one is got a drop of 19 inches. Again, you can extend it or shorten it. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. Feel free to ask questions either in the chat or you can email me, jandapanda@comcast.net. I will be happy to answer any questions. But for the most part, this is just a preview. This is all liquidation. I need to make room. And I'll stay on for a while, longer than my normal 2 hours. And this is what we showed in the beginning. So thank you guys for watching. And I'm sure I'm going to be putting out up to 5 videos. Wow, that's a lot of jewelry. Thank you guys.